Hi there guys, welcome back for another video. Today we're doing some more Halo Campaign Evolved. Working on the next mission, we're basically going to save Captain Keyes. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the battle ahead. And just because I'm a stickler, I got us starting up right where we left off. We just came up into the ship after defeating those, I think they were called hunters, down on the surface. Came up through that beam, and now we're up on the ship. So, wanted to make it as seamless as possible from the last Halo episode so you'd know where we were. So we just got into the ship and we are going to locate the ship's brig because Captain Keyes was abducted by the Covenant in the last one. So we need to try and save him. Seems like a pretty straightforward mission. A lot of Covenant along the way that we definitely got to clear out. They're not going to make it, a straight shot and easy to get to where we need to be. So it's kind of fun going back and watching the gameplay. If I'm not mistaken, this was part of the 4 hours where Paulie was playing by himself and I was working. Because I didn't actually recognize anything on the ship. I didn't get to really play long stretches during that initial 4 hours because as someone who works from home with, my main job that pays the bills, I don't get to experience some of these things at launch. So I kind of have to, live vicariously through the videos when I edit them. And this just happened to be one of those instances. Now, the good news is when I do get my breaks, I'm able to go in there, check it out, play it with him, talk to him about it. And he lets me kind of experience as much as I can in the short amount of time that I get.
Let's head back to the ground lift bay. The side passages should provide an alternate route.
We'd be sitting ducks in
Which
that narrow space.
I am so grateful that my husband does that.
Find a way around and open the door from the other side, Chief.
Chief,
and I'm trying not
let's
to
see
talk
if we can find a way to open this door.
over some parts of dialogue because I know you guys actually do want to hear some of it, or at least make sense of it. Now, whatever guns you start out in this game, I swear to you, you will end up picking up all of the enemy weapons and sometimes allied weapons along the way that truly do help you, because I run out of ammo a lot. Watching his gameplay, I'm seeing now that he also runs out of ammo, so I think that's just a game mechanic. They want you to run out of ammo and figure out, where am I going to get my next gun kind of thing. So you definitely have to watch it. I do know that there are certain guns that you don't want to lose or drop. Your actual UNSC rifle, which I think is just an auto rifle, I don't want to lose that unless absolutely necessary, because believe it or not, there are instances where you will walk over dead bodies and it'll refill your ammo, especially if it's your peers that have went down by the hand of these Covenant enemies. Same with some of the Covenant weapons, specifically I think it's the Needler. If you have that and you go past enemies, it'll like refill the ammo so you don't completely run out.
That's the locked door down there. Marines are waiting on the other side.
And you also get to pick up grenades as well. You'll see them just laying on the ground right here. Those come in so handy, being able to just pick up extra grenades at any given point, because who wants to go in and basically get killed because they didn't have an ranged weapon? So yeah, grenades work as a ranged weapon at this point. So I'm really enjoying it. At least in that regard, it's not hard. It's not easy by any means, but it's just hard enough to where you're having fun and you don't feel like you're cheating, I guess is the way to put it. If it were easier than what it is, then I would feel cheated, and I'm like, okay, probably should play on a harder difficulty. But the normal difficulty really isn't too bad. I mean, you've watched in the last couple of episodes, it's not hard, but it's not easy. So it's kind of got that level playing field that we have been looking for a while. Though I will admit, when it comes to cutscenes, sometimes they are a little bit longer than I would like them to be. But again, these cutscenes are actually telling us the story. We're not losing anything by having the cutscene. It doesn't feel like it's excessive. It's not happening as often as it does in some games. So at least everything we're learning, it's, in the progression of the game, you play out whatever part of the mission you need to play, and then it gives you the cutscene after for the next piece to move you forward. It's not like it's putting a cutscene in the middle of the fight and then it's doing the fighting for you. You actually do the fight, and then it gives you a cutscene of what is going to happen next and prepare you for the next mission, the next part of the mission. So all in all, I do like the way it's laid out, because again, there are so many newer games that have cutscenes for the sake of a cutscene, and then you end up not really getting a chance to play because everything's a cutscene, so you're basically just watching a movie at that point. So congratulations to the Xbox Halo team. You did an amazing job with Campaign Evolved in that particular regard.
Cortana to Echo 419, requesting reinforcements at our position.
Warhammer here, Cortana. I read you, but you're inside the Covenant ship. I'm not sure I can...
Lock onto my signal and approach fast and low. There's a shuttle bay on the ship's starboard side.
Roger, Cortana. Echo 419 on approach.
Very nice, son. Yeah!
And editing Amanda is going to fast forward through all the failures when there's multiple deaths and respawns. So this is not the hangar, but a hangar-like area, like a cargo bay or something. And he died multiple times in this area because he was getting overwhelmed and running out of ammo. And so he had to keep figuring out, what gun should I pick up that'll actually help me get through this. Basically, it's just these little guys that are overwhelming you, and you occasionally get that tall blue guy that has the shield, that once you pop off his shield, he's just a blue guy with a weird-looking gun. So, yeah, he just gets too many of them on him at once, and it happens to me more often than I care to admit. So I went ahead and fast-forwarded through, 10 minutes of that. By putting it on hyperspeed, I think it knocked it down to 3 or 4 minutes, so you're welcome. Then basically once you clear this room out, then it's going to say, okay, now you can advance, and when you advance, it's another room just like it, and you got to clear it out. So So we're about to do that after this particular piece. He does actually clear this room out finally, which I'm proud of him. Way to go, babe.
Someone is gonna get killed like that.
And I'm actually surprised we didn't need to get into that ship or nothing. We're just clearing them out and then moving on to the next room. Get rid of the little guy. Yeah! Alright. And then... I know it's coming up because I just watched through it like 5 minutes ago. When I was fast forwarding through it and getting that clipped up for you. So I knew it was coming. Alright, so see, that's the next room. You walk through there and then there'll be another room just like this where you have to clear it out again. And it's just rinse and repeat until you finally get all of the enemies cleared out.
I see him. Get clear!
Cover me.
I swear they just keep on coming. Keep on coming. It's like they keep calling in reinforcements or something. It's crazy. Which I think they are. I think that's what the objective says up there. So finally going into this other room. There you go. Now you get to clear this room out. Isn't that nice? There's just so many of them. At least he made it to a checkpoint though. Okay, and this pistol right here, least favorite weapon. You have to spam the button because if you hold it down, all it does is a powered up shot. And the powered up shot, all it does is one big shot and then it causes the gun itself to overheat and then you can't shoot it for a minute and he shakes his hands. And the single shots, you can only do so many before it causes it to overheat and he has to shake his hands to lower it. So, least favorite gun, I would much rather have the plasma rifle from the Covenant, even though it also overheats, but at least then you can hold it down and kind of use it as an auto rifle. Which, in my opinion, is better. So I just fast forwarded another little section for you because, you know, he did die a few times. So I wanted to make it easy on you. Alright, so the last of it here are these big guys. I think these guys are called hunters. And he's got 2 of them here that he's got to defeat. So, yay. They're my least favorite of the bad guys so far as well. Because it takes so much to take them down. But if you watch him with this gun, you see how he's just individual
Wait a moment. I'm going to access
shots.
the Covenant battle net and locate
It's
an
just like
override
using
code to open
a
door.
pistol in like Call of Duty, only this one overheats, which stinks so
The door is
bad.
open. Everyone should move through now. I can't guarantee that it won't lock again when it closes.
Yeah, and I love Cortana's sense of humor in this. I truly do. Though I'm actually wondering if she was actually intending to be funny, since she is an AI, but you never know. Yeah, that guy stinks. The way he hulks out when he comes on you. Okay, so we just have to go towards the greenish dot. The current goal is to actually get up to the upper deck. The upper deck is what's going to lead us to the brig. So we just have to get back on track, get where it wants us to go. Because we were looking for the brig earlier and then we got distracted by all the enemies. So now it says ascend to the upper deck, which should lead us to the brig, and then the brig is where we will find Captain Keyes, because this is the ultimate goal of this mission, is to save Captain Keyes and get him out of here. So yeehaw and hurrah, we have got more enemies to clear out, because again, why would they make it straightforward, no weapons, where you can just walk up to the brig, take them, and go? That would be way too easy. Which, fine, you know, that's the whole point. You're supposed to have fun actually playing and fighting. That's the point of the game. So if you thought it was going to be straightforward, you're nuts. If you look around, man, look at all this. This is crazy. You get, I mean, looking at it, I get like discombobulated and like twisted around. Now, don't get it twisted. You can get yourself twisted around, but thankfully those markers on the screen where it's tracking your goal, it makes it a lot easier. But again, if you don't know where you're turning and you make it to a doorway that doesn't open, then you got to figure out, well, how am I supposed to get on the other side of this wall from here? Because it's not giving you like an exact mapped out strategy to get there. It's just giving you that marker, and you could pull up a map if you wanted to, I think. But we're crazy people. We don't pull up our maps because we just want to go forward and get her done. And we already got our marker on the screen, so why waste time? But that's mainly because we're crazy. And that's why you like watching our gameplays. It's because we will go headfirst into a fight and, you know, get our butts kicked. I mean, look, I mean, you see how easy it is to die. The good news is it only happens like once or twice before each checkpoint, so I didn't feel a need to fast forward through all of them for you. Besides, it gives this video a little bit of length because I don't want the video to be too short. Alright, another terminal. Opens that doorway, which makes me nervous. Like I said, I do love this plasma rifle. You don't have to single shot it, thank goodness. It actually just hold the button down and it just takes them out. It does a pretty good job, though it will overheat if you let it. You see right there on the side of the gun, see how it lights up, so you definitely got to make sure that you're letting off the trigger enough for that to cool down, or you'll end up overheating and he'll have to shake his hands. Yay! Now the assault rifle's dead. Or the plasma rifle's dead. Which you knew that was coming. Yay, another pistol. Dude, you're so lucky it was you playing and not me. I'd have cried. Alright, looks like he's getting close. And that's the powered up shot I was talking about. See, you get one shot out of it before it makes him, you know, put it down. But at least it does do but at least that single shot does take them out. One shot kill kind of thing. So thank God for small favors, right? Okay. We're still ascending. Yeah, you see how that just kind of exploded? If he'd have been any closer, it actually would have affected him, and you know it.
Can't believe I'm the only one left.
Wow, only one of them left. Are you kidding? So it's Master Chief and only one nerd, apparently. Hopefully, there's more in the brig you can save when you get Captain T. Because you're gonna need the help when you leave. You already know it. Well, I take that back. Master Chief never needs help. But you get what I'm saying. I mean, Master Chief kills folks and chews bubblegum, and he's all out of bubblegum.
Yeah, pour it on, man. Wish it was me. Now that's how it's done.
Good golly, are we getting close yet? Looks like yet another one of those hangars or cargo rooms, man. Jiminy crickets. So many of these guys.
He's everywhere!
I'm telling you, those little guys are so funny. The things that they say cracks me up.
Now that's how it's done.
Well, at least the objective says, you know, locate the brig. So we've ascended enough that now all we're doing is looking for the brig again. That's gotta be a plus, right? Now see, those guys right there, I hate those guys. So those gold guys are just as bad as those big blue hunters with all the spikes on their head. Because those gold guys, their weapon is a melee. And they run right at you and one hit and you're done. Now, because he was dying so fast here, and it really wasn't that long, I just went ahead and left it at normal speed, because he actually does get it really quick here. But if you watch, I mean, this guy, I mean, you literally have to make sure that you keep a distance and either throw grenades at him or use like a long-range weapon that can take him out really fast. And this is mainly because if you let him get too close, it is a one-hit kill with that melee weapon. It is awful strong. And Polly used it earlier in the video. I don't remember how long ago, probably about 10 minutes ago at this point in the video. And it was a one-hit kill. So yeah, definitely. If you can pick it up and actually get in their faces, it's a one-hit kill, and you could use it to your advantage. Though I can tell you, at a later time in the game when I actually was able to join him in the gameplay, I did pick it up a couple of times, and I just wasn't fast enough to be able to actually do some serious damage. And that's coming from somebody who has told you guys in the past that I prefer using a melee weapon. In this game, the way these enemies are, I think these enemies are better suited to long-range weapons. And it does, you know, kind of give you that Call of Duty feel, which is what I'm really loving about it. But it's like, I don't know, it's Halo. So, you know, you want to kick butt, take names. I am not the fool, you're the fool. 'Cause you
This
dead.
looks like the ship's command center. The captain's transponder signal is strong. We must be close. Cross-referencing Covenant ship layouts. This matches the configuration of a prisoner containment area.
Alright, so Captain Keys must be pretty close since the objective changed again. I really am enjoying watching this gameplay from the first day. Holly told me he had about 4 hours. It may have even been 5 because he had gotten me quite a few recordings so I could share it with you guys that morning/afternoon. So I know I'm breaking it up into smaller sections, and that's mainly just because I don't want to make these videos more than an hour long, and I'm trying to keep them under an hour so that you guys are more able to sit down and enjoy them and watch them from beginning to end.
There are probably multiple detention stations. The captain must be in one.
I know I
We
ask
need to
this
keep
all the
looking for
time,
him.
but I would love for you guys to make sure that you're commenting on these videos, letting us know, is this too long? Would you like a shorter format? Would you like a different way of experiencing these games with us? We want your feedback because we want you guys to watch our videos. And as it is right now, I wonder if you guys even know when they're posted, I guess, because I know I did miss some time because there were some holidays and there was some personal issues that came up, and then work schedules kind of conflicted with the ability to be able to get a video up. So I just want to know what would help you watch the videos more. Is there a certain game you're hoping to find? Is there a certain type of video style you're looking for? Are you just looking for a how-to, or are you wanting to experience it, or are you just wanting to watch it like it's a movie? Give me some insights, because I am happy to oblige. I would love to get these videos out there so you guys can experience what we have, because I have an extensive collection of videos at this point of all the games that we've been playing over the past year, and what I've shared with you is only the tip of the iceberg.
He cowers from the light of truth. Taking cover! My journey begins. Good work. Open these cells and let's get the hell out of here.
Coming here was reckless. You two know better than this. Thanks. I see you've kept her safe. She's in good hands. While the Covenant had us locked up in here, I overheard the guards talking about this ring world.
One moment, sir. Accessing the Covenant BattleNet. According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo. If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon. One with vast, unimaginable power.
Then it's true. The Covenant kept saying whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
Now I see. I've intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant search team scouting for a control room. I thought they were looking for the bridge of a cruiser that I damaged during the battle above the ring. But they must be looking for Halo's control room.
That's bad news. If Halo is a weapon, and the Covenant gain control of it, they'll use it against us and wipe out the entire human race. Chief, Cortana, I have a new mission for you. We need to beat the Covenant to Halo's control room. Marines, lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Chief, I want you on point.
We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for evac.
Now that we've saved him from the brig, we've got to help him escape and get off this ship, and hopefully they don't recapture anybody.
Negative, Cortana.
Yeah.
I've been engaged
So,
by
yeah,
Covenant
Cortana wants us to get to extraction. So, more fighting our way out. Y'all already know how this game stuff works. Okay, at least we found Captain Keys and we got him safe. So now we got to make our way to the hangar so that we can actually get to our extraction. And here's that melee weapon I was talking about. I think I'm getting confused because when I told you earlier, it may have been 10 minutes earlier. I don't think we had it then. I think I was remembering this from some other time or something. But again, I have been watching and re-watching this here and fast forwarding what I needed to. So the fact that it's all running together makes perfect sense to me. But yeah, we're getting close here. I'm not a big fan of, dying and respawning. I like to be able to just go through a section, clear it out, and move forward. But I also know that if you don't die and respawn, it does make your gameplay go by really quickly, and then you're like, "Aw, game's over already." So I understand why they do it, because you do get disappointed when it's over. But at the same time, it's like, why do I have to keep dying? I want to keep progressing. I want to keep doing good. So, but that's just a mental hang-up, not so much of the game's fault, so it's nothing to really complain about for sure. Oh, and like I was talking about earlier, when the Captain Keys cutscene so rudely interrupted me, I have a whole bunch of games that are ready to be edited and shared. I just don't know what you guys are more interested in. I do have some polls up, so please take a look, vote in the polls. The most recent one, I believe, is asking for Halo and Alien Isolation, and what was the other one I had in it? I can't even remember now. But I also have one that's got Hell Is Us in it. I still have 007 First Light in one of my polls. So go through. I think I've got like 3 polls so that you guys can kind of vote on some games that we've played recently. Most of them I've only shared a first impression with you. Though I do have some games that I haven't shared at all yet that I'm not sure if you're interested in. So I might put up another poll this week to ask if you're even interested in that style of game. Because they are definitely a different kind of game. They're not a first-person shooter like I've been sharing. They're more of platforming and some of the I wouldn't even call them action games. They're
Watch your motion tracker and look for
character driven, I guess. I really don't know how you'd explain it. Like, we got this one that's basically you're driving trains and you get to do all these tricks. It kind of makes you think of like Ollie Ollie World, but instead of skateboards, it's trains. It's definitely not like the Trials motorbike stuff. It's not like that, but it's different. So that's one of the games that I'm not sure if you guys would be interested in. We've got some survival games that I haven't shared yet. On top of me having done a little bit of Minecraft just to kill time for you one day. We've also got this game called Solar Punk, which a friend of mine suggested, and we actually really enjoyed. As well as this one called Planet Crafter. It's been pretty neat. A whole bunch of stuff like that that we definitely want to share with you, but just not sure if it would work out on this channel. So I will definitely put up a poll with some of the more unique titles as well to see what you guys think.
We made it. Use that
But I
pin
have to keep
unlock the
reminding you
dropship.
guys, please vote in those polls. They are just as important as watching the videos. It helps me know what videos to show you. So we're getting close here. We've made it. We just have to activate this terminal. And then we're going to go into another
That's it.
cutscene.
The dropship is loose.
Everybody mount up. Let's get on board.
Give me a minute to interface with the ship's controls.
No need. I'll take this bird out myself.
Captain, hunters!
Hang on! Time for a little payback.
Nice one, sir.
And this is where I'm going to go ahead and end the video. It seems like a nice natural spot to stop. It's the end of the mission. The cutscene just ended. So thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. Please remember, as always, leave a comment letting us know if you want to see more of this game or any other games that you're interested in at this moment. So once again, guys, until the next time,